Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with tonight's show. I know Vex said this show will come late. Say the match ended late, full-time analysis came late. So, and I don't want to leave this news to tomorrow, make it no turn stale news. So make I just come out of my system. Now, after the game, we'll play against Olympiacos. So we'll beat them 2-0. So the match don't end. Now, they call the interview Gyökeres after the game. Gyökeres talked plenty, but I pick one statement for what he talk. He said we have to feed Gyökeres. But he does not say all the things so we complain as fans outside. Arteta they tell the players. If you even watch the demeanor, watch the way Gyökeres Odegaard they play now. You go observe, say Odegaard style of play don't change. Now be the transition what they do this season. We want to play more direct. So now our midfield on the day very fluid, you get. Because before the opponents go regroup, that's do sharp. What Liverpool they do now? What Manchester they do? You get. No need to call the romance ball like 1 million times before you release and that. This is what they do. And now he's trying to remove those aspects of his game and throw it in the waste bin. So I did very happy. Now on the full quote of what Odegaard talk. Now Odegaard talk say you have to play what you see. Sometimes you have to take more touches or less touches. You've got to read the game. When you've got players like Gyökeres up front, you have to feed him. And I would say many Arsenal fans. That's why if you watch Gyökeres now don't they get into the game, don't they join more, engage more with the ball. Now, Martinelli said when we talk about in goal, he said I tried to wait a little bit to see if it was Victor Gyökeres' goal, and then it touched the post and I scored. It was a good goal. So happy with the goal and the victory, was telling the BBC. Yes. Now, also in the same line, Martin Odegaard probably talk about that in chance where he almost scored, where he already scored. So we have to score that one, but I think the goalkeeper was a bit lucky. Yes, and I think Odegaard was unlucky not to have scored. Overall, everybody they praise Odegaard. Yes, so Odegaard won the man of the match. In fact, since that Newcastle game, Odegaard has been a different person. Yes. Whether not because of the abilities who don't get now, don't add competition to Odegaard. I don't really know, but I'm loving this new Odegaard. Remember, I always say something about Odegaard. Class is permanent. Form is temporary. Form can switch. You can switch from bad form to good form. But that class, that quality, say this player good, that quality day forever. And just that form. Now you'll be waiting for the switch. You go hot, you go cold. You get. But now with the hot, we just like that. I don't want to hear any story. Now, in the same line as we're talking about the game, Martinelli called it up, said this is the Champions League. Olympiacos are a really good side with the really good players. We could have scored more goals the first half. We had some chances, but this is the Champions League. So now so it be. They happen like that sometimes. Now Martinelli is enjoying the form of his life. 3 goals in the last 4 games for Martinelli. Very fantastic. Yeah, so maybe continue that rich vein of form. The season starts today. Martinelli will be bench forever. He will start some games. That is why rotation is going to be very key. See what Martin Keown said they talk. They name Arsenal player who was sublime in dominant Olympiacos win, and he's talking about Odegaard. It is getting Arsenal away much quicker. Teams can't then reorganize. The repertoire is there tonight. This fella, Odegaard, we are seeing everything in this game. It is almost like Tom Brady. I'm looking at times. That is a high compliment for him playing with confidence. That pressure is definitely bringing, that's the very Chelsea pressure, is bringing the best out of him. The very Chelsea played recently in his position and he wants to keep it. So for you to keep it, you need to deliver. So the goal scorers would naturally attract praise, but the Arsenal player who stood out was Martin Odegaard, who provided the assist for the second goal, while he also created 4 chances on the evening. The most of any player. TNT Sports pundit and Arsenal legend Martin Keown pointed out the Norwegians' fine performance. He said, through midfield, it is going much quicker. So instead of 2-3 touches, Odegaard is letting it run across his body. It is sublime the way he's passing the ball tonight. And all of us, we are all in agreement. So Odegaard don't upgrade small at least better than what we see Odegaard from what they do before. Now, away from that. Now, we can also again news say Arsenal, this Fabrizio Romano to give us updates on Yildiz, where Arsenal discuss with the representatives. But for now, we can't hear say Juventus now don't talk say they won't give the guy a bumper new contract. So to pursue all this Arsenal when they disturb the guy. They want to increase his salary. So in this case, I believe Juve wants to avoid finding themselves in a situation where Yildiz could receive a very large offer from abroad and say, okay, but my salary is low, I'd rather go somewhere else. Yildiz has shown great affection for Juventus so far, not only with his performances, but also during the summer. If Yildiz had wanted to move to the Premier League, I assure you, he could have done so at the start of this transfer window. Even Chelsea were interested, they made an offer, Juventus knocked it down. So for now, it is safe to say Juventus will ever sell the guy because they are a star player for them. Yes, I think they said play 2-2 against Villarreal today. They had a good game. Yes, Man City drew 2-2 against Monaco. Yes, Monaco collected last minute penalty. Yes, back and lose. Like if you look the table, the way the table did this Champions League, you will see say yes, Arsenal they do very very well. Like we are high up there, so everywhere good. Now, I think that's when they talk for Sky Sports when they talk about Odegaard. They say Odegaard is a role model. In fact, without Odegaard even opening his mouth to speak, people didn't respect him. Get so now those type of captains we they need, because when you look at the past, we had people like what's they call him, Aubameyang, where Arteta not really agree with. Say the guy they do some work sometimes, and we they let them gel up based on the goal and the things when they perform. But at some point, I think they just say, "Oh no, enough is enough. We don't want those things." Now after the Champions League, looking at the table, this is what you see. You see, say Arsenal they're part of the first 8 because we just need to be part of the first 8 so that we will get direct qualification to the round of 16. And when you watch, we are one of those who don't win their first 2 games. Not too plenty. You get to just be like, how many are we? 6 teams. We don't win their first 2 games. Now we have a very very tough match in the 3rd game. We go host Atletico Madrid. They are coming to the Emirates Stadium. So then, you know, say they're good, they're strong defensively. So we'll see how that match safe will also unfold. We'll wait and see what happens in that game. Now, I think that's what they talk about 1-0 because everybody expected, okay, play 1-0, play 1-0. So I think I talked to all the players and we had a meeting specifically about that. That's playing time and the scenarios that we are going to have throughout the season. Some of them are going to start. Some of them are going to finish the game. Some of them are going to be on the bench and don't be participating, but they will be there. Some of them, unfortunately, are going to be out of the squad because with the Premier League, you have the limitation with the numbers. Sometimes we have to travel more players because things can happen and somebody can get ill, or we have a doubt with somebody whether the next one is going to be available to play. And unfortunately, we have to do that. But the attitude of every player, because we have explained to them and personally, they know how we feel about it, has been really good, and they will have the chances to play. You see, I know that I remember when they do analysis, I can't talk say all things being equal, if everybody they fit, some players not even make the squad. Now waiting at that they tell you so. Because our players too good. The squad will get now. We have a large pool of first team starters, and everybody cannot be in that squad. Some go they bench. Imagine those when get injuries today and when you play. Ask them. We Jesus them. In Kapi and Co. When they're on the bench. No, never they bench, they for the stadium, they watch. Imagine all of them, all the fits. You're there for the what is basically they go for the bench. So that's exactly what Arteta is saying, and everybody they'll understand as they go. Now, the Odegaard already scored a Champions League, 6 goals in 8 Champions League games last season, but so call it how many goals this season scored this time around? But I can say the guy really almost see that first goal. See the way they bully those defenders. I got a bulldozer, you get. But I just don't like how they're selfish. He's supposed to give Martinelli some passes, and they get some passes every Martinelli is supposed to give her, but all in all, they will still get better. All we want is improvement. Yes, where they just improve. Now, they ask William Saliba, why don't follow Trent Alexander-Arnold go to Madrid? So if I just say Trent win titles for Liverpool, I say he never win anything. I say he won't win before he will do anything. I think he won't win. Say get. He has won some titles at Liverpool. With me, I didn't win anything here except the Shield. I want to stay here and win a lot of trophies. I love this club. I couldn't live without giving something back. So I really like that statement. Although people will still transcribe the statement or misinterpret them to say, so if you just win something, I go jackpot. What I say, yes. So but we'll just at least stay here for the meantime. Yes, please stay here. I think once we don't win something now, they go one steady more because they will know say this is our era. The way I see it, this is a golden opportunity for us to win. Like we have the squad, we have the team, we are ready for this. So we just still need a little bit of luck. Okay, for example, look at today's game. Look at all the glorious opportunities that we created on the platter of gold that we could not bury. On another day, these chances will go better. Look at that Odegaard goal, that chance. On another day, those chances, look at the first half. See what we play for first half. How many goals we score? Football be that. Imagine say maybe Olympiacos can't score, that they go with the council as offside, they can't score them. But that 1-1, game go end 1-1. You can't say, more. If to say, assuming say, you can reserve to say, score that goal. Oh, I just thank God, I do everything they go in our favor at least. Now we win. Now, I think that's why we create some beautiful moments together last season in the Champions League. So this time around, we want to make sure we create more beautiful moments in this Champions League and see whether we'll win plenty things. And I'm all for that. With the watch, I try to hasten up the show so that I will feel upload that very early. This is like 11 o'clock. I see the record, so I need to put this thing out before 11:30. Now, Sky Sports Football, Ipswich Town will not consider. You know this story, a very funny story. Make a note to read all those things. Ipswich, they play Blackburn. Blackburn, they win them 1-0. 79 minutes, they come abandon the game due to torrential rain. Now when they won't come play the match, should be normally it's supposed to continue from 79 minutes, 1-0. If she say lie, say they no agree, they will not consider allowing Blackburn to score a goal unopposed to give them another one lead. Say low, what's law here? Say you don't go, you don't pass. But they start from 0-0. So for me, I was thinking say normally they just start from where they stop. But I don't say no be so easy for this case. But I was doing research, I was hearing that in Spain they will start from the beginning where the thing stop. But what do I know? That's only about this here. Now, the full VAR transcripts of the Arsenal controversy as the Premier League don't release the audio. When you read through the audio, go hear what's in the VAR and the on-field referee they discuss. Jared Gillett, and Darren England. Gillett and the on-field referee. England then be the VAR. Now, on-field referee say, Alpha, the penalty I blow, so let me check. It's okay, I'm checking the on-field decision for penalty. England say, okay, got a better angle. You get to make a check the next slide. So replay operator call replay and say, yes, I've got a better angle from behind here. Then England can say, does he get a touch on the ball? That's the Pope. I think he gets a touch on the ball. Nick Pope gets a touch on the ball here. Assistant VAR, Steve Meredith can say, yes, he gets a touch on the ball. Then in England, maybe the chief VAR can say, does he? One more time. He actually gets a touch on the ball, doesn't he? Meredith, let me the replay, let me the assistant VAR, don't forget. He said, yes, there's a secondary touch. Then England said, please give me another angle. Just make sure Nick Pope touches. Like the focus of the VAR now, without Pope touching, what about the foul? Does the touch negates the foul? But let's go on. Now, give me another angle, please. Let's make sure Pope touches the ball. The replay operator, don't give me another angle for super slow motion, not just normal slow motion, no. Super slow, as a frame by frame, but it's from the other side. That the England can say he does touch the ball, doesn't he? He won't just confirm saying touch the ball, no matter how small. He touches the ball first. The yellow touches the ball first, then there's contact afterwards. Therefore, that's not a penalty kick. He touches the ball there. That's all. Your business of it's not a penalty kick is he touches the ball. Now the replay operator can say this is the best angle. Assistant VAR, have you got the behind view? Replay operator, yes, this is the best angle I've got. That in England, he does touch the ball, doesn't he? He touches. Okay, let's check the attacking possession phase as he goes over to check whether Odegaard is the offside. They confirm, say, okay, the offside, now the defender of the opposition, then give him the ball that Newcastle defender. Now, that in England can call the referee, say, I'm going to recommend an on-field review for possible no penalty. Let me know when you get to the monitor. I am going to check the attacking phase as well. Nick Pope gets a touch on the ball. The replay operator, I will go slow. So you can check the APP. Then in England can say, yeah, it's his defender. A clear defender who give him the ball is a clear defender to confirm, say, okay, there is no day for offside. So Gillett can say, I beg, give me a better angle to see whether Nick Pope touched the ball. Yes. So England can say, I will show you a better angle. Replay operator, do you want the SSM from the other side? That England say, yeah, super slow. Coming in now, gets a touch on the ball there, and then plants the foot in the normal position, normal action. How can Nick Pope, who is coming outside with speed, plant his foot in normal action? What is normal about the action? Jared Gillett can observe, say, the attacker plays the ball first, which is Gyökeres. I don't know if the goalkeeper actually plays the ball. That in England can clarify. The attacker plays the ball, yes. The attacker plays the ball, and the goalkeeper plays the ball, then with his right foot there. What about the foul, the contact? Jared Gillett can say, okay, play it at full speed, please. That England can say any contact there, any contact after that is normal contact because goalkeeper just plays his foot. Imagine. Then Gillett can say, can you play it at full speed? They can't play him for normal speed for him. Gillett say, okay, so I'm seeing the goalkeeper gets a toe to the ball first prior to making contact. Therefore, that's what they conclude, saying a penalty. After a review, goalkeeper plays the ball, then no foul. So because the goalkeeper leg touched the ball, no foul. This does not conform to any form of logic. But because I know to get time to do deeper analysis on this story this night, I'll just let it slide. I just leave and forget. So my Ratcliffe kind of talk say, short time don't go. No need. Let's just wrap up. All right, so let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited, the Henson Construction Services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. So they're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So, come here with tomorrow morning to give you the morning. So, then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. Again, sorry, guys. This after 11. No need to waste any more time.